Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Dale Franklin. This is a call we call it Mondays with Dale. We have it obviously this time every Monday. And why do we have this call? Well, different weeks is for different things. You know, we try to have different guests on. Sometimes I do training when I think it's necessary. Today is going to be, when we get through the first part of it, it's going to be about getting your questions answered and making sure that you know that we are on top of any challenge that you may have had over the last week. Okay. So, but again, going back to what I usually talk about, why do we do this call? It creates a family atmosphere. It creates a place where people feel comfortable coming and learning. And also, let me just mute everybody out of here so we don't have a background noise. There we go. But we have a place where people can feel at ease, can come here, can learn, can see other people that come on a weekly basis, maybe reach out to different people through the different groups we have, get to know people that you see on these calls on a regular basis, create that family atmosphere so you always have support. Okay, so important in an industry like this that you have support, because I'll be honest with you, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. And on the bad days, you need people to commiserate with, and on good days, you need people to celebrate with. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason, keep people up to date and informed. Every network marketing company that's doing well is constantly changing, is constantly adding things, is constantly adding specials and deals and products and all that. Well, that's especially true for My Daily Choice. We have been adding new product lines on a regular basis. We are truly a company with a company umbrella of many different companies, so that you have a wide array of products that you can sell. You can choose which ones you want to sell. You can choose to do them all or do just ones that you want to specialize in. So again, it keeps you informed, keeps you up to date. Communication is the key. If you don't have constant communication in an industry like this, you fall behind very, very quickly. So what I start out with here is the first thing I'm going to do for anybody that's on this call, I'm going to give you my personal phone number, okay? Which for the African market or the world market, it's the +sign 1-802-343-9075. That's 1-802-343-9075. You can get me through that by just calling on a phone, by calling WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber, messaging me through any of those, and I will get it, and I check them on a regular basis. And if you have a problem or anything, I'll certainly get back to you very soon. I also give you my Facebook. Facebook is facebook.com/DaleFranklin.378. Okay. I was amazed how many different Dale Franklins they were. I always thought I was unique. I guess I'm not. So at any rate, DaleFranklin.378. That is another way you can reach me through Facebook Messenger. Feel free to friend me. I'll accept you. And again, the reason I do all this, I'll be right up front, guys. I try to make myself accessible to you every way I possibly can. If you fail because of lack of communication, it's not going to be because of me. It's going to be because of you. Okay, not taking the time to reach out. So the next thing I want to do, I want to share my screen just for a second here. And bring this up. This is another way that I can help you. Okay, we have a website that one of my associates, Barb Zetas, created for me. It's dalefranklin.net. Real easy to remember. Just dalefranklin.net. You can come on here anytime, day or night, and you can get some information here. You can find out more about me by clicking on Who is Dale. You can check our opportunity blog and see what's going on a regular basis. There you go. There's today's meeting. You can scroll down through and see all the information that's being added constantly. This is for those who've been on my in this website before, you'll see there's a little bit of a different look. We just revamped it. It's cleaner, it's brighter, it's much more user-friendly. And so you have the opportunity blog where you can keep up to date. Hi, we're working on showing you the products, so you can go there and check out the products more. But the big thing, the most important thing here is connections. Come on, there we go. Connections here. You can come on here. You can subscribe to my email list. Okay, so we can reach you when we start doing newsletters and that type of stuff. You can connect with me on Telegram. There's a Telegram application. If you don't have Telegram, you can click on that and download it and then connect with me. You can join the Dale Franklin Network Telegram channel. You can join the Team We MDC Telegram channel, the new FundWire Telegram channel that took the place of the Win Network. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm going to come back to that for just in a minute. You can, again, if you didn't write everything down that I told you before, you can friend me on Facebook here. You can join my Facebook groups. You can join some of the Facebook groups we got on here. Some of these groups are going to change in the near future because we are merging some of the teams together into a more comprehensive group. And but for now, they're still here. You can connect with me on WhatsApp. You can attend Zoom meetings. Here's the schedule of the Zoom meetings as the week goes on. Okay, and for the most part, we give you the time throughout the world. We give you the ID numbers, the passwords if they're needed. On many of them, we're able to give you the connections. So all you have to do is click on it. It'll take you right there. But you can see there's things going on Mondays, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Chris Bailey, our 50K affiliate, is doing opportunity presentations at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is like 9 p.m. Kenya time. Guys, we're making this business so easy for you. All you have to do is let somebody else do the work. All you have to do is invite people to the calls, and we will show them the opportunity. We will, on different other days, we'll train them. We will keep them informed. We're doing everything so that we can to make this a very easy business for you to succeed at. And it really comes down to all you have to do is invite people. But here is, again, Wednesdays, we have our MDC lady leaders doing their mini power push, which is a fantastic thing. You ought to check that out. Again, Thursdays is Chris. Fridays, we have the ladies again. Saturdays, we have monthly Super Saturday trainings, which we'll keep you up to date on. And, you know, again, everything you need to find out about is scattered throughout this website. Let me just move that over. Oops. So let's get out of this. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we get out of this, there's one other thing I wanted to go back to. Go back to the YouTube videos. If you click on the YouTube videos, guys, here is every YouTube video that we have run for the last 2.5, 3 years. Okay. There's tremendous amount of training here. There's training. There's interviews by some of the top leaders in our company. There is training on the back office, although the new back office will probably be putting a new training out on that here probably right after the 1st of May, as soon as everything has been installed. There's training on relationship mapping, which is a great way to build your business. There's again, so many people who have given up their time to come in here and be interviewed. There's the Chris Bailey opportunity presentations in multiple languages, so that you can, even if you can't make it on Tuesdays and Thursdays to his live ones, you can copy these or play these right from here and show them to people anytime you want to. So you have 24/7 around the clock opportunity to show people the opportunity presentations. And again, you just go down through here and you just see there's tremendous amount of training and tremendous amount of leaders that have been gracious enough to come on and let me interview them. So again, this is so valuable for any of you that are relatively new. That's under videos. You can go to playlists and it breaks it down by training, by Spanish subtitles, the comp plan, CoinZoom, opportunity presentations. We've got French subtitles. We've got Ukrainian, Swahili, and we're always adding more. So again, we tried to put together everything we could so that there's no reason for you to fail other than yourself. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. The only reason you fail in this business by not doing the work, and the work is basically inviting people to see what we have to offer and letting them choose between being a customer or being an affiliate. Okay, let me get out of this. All right, so that gives you an idea of the access to information that you have. On top of that, I have Jody Levanway, another associate of mine, who puts out on most of the message boards that we have, puts out every night what's going on the next day. So if there is a corporate event that we don't have on some of our other stuff, it'll be there. And we give you the stuff well in advance. So you're going to know that there's a corporate event, maybe on the first Thursday of the month. You're going to know when it is. You're going to know all this stuff. So we keep you informed, and then being informed and in good communication is what's the key to this business. So again, remember that Mondays with me, you got Tuesdays and Thursdays with Chris Bailey. And I always want to emphasize on that, guys, if you want Chris to continue to do the job that he's doing, as far as doing these opportunity presentations, you got to show up. You got to be there. You got to make him feel that he's being valuable by doing this. And it can't be the same people on the call. This is when you invite people. This is when you bring new people onto the calls. So, and I've been there when, there might be a day when only 3 or 4 people show up to the call, and they're people you recognize. It's awful hard to get yourself geared up to do a presentation when you think you're just doing the same thing you've always done. So do us a favor and bring new faces. What could hurt? You could have new customers or new affiliates. And what it does for us is it fires us up so we can give you a good, qualified, exciting presentation. So keep that in mind. Of course, we can do opportunity presentations anytime you need them. You just got to let us know in advance so we can schedule them live. Plus, we have the videos, as I told you before. I told you about our monthly Super Saturdays. We have those usually the first Saturday of the month, but we keep you informed on that. We've got our international convention coming up in Orlando, Florida on November 2nd through the 5th. So you got 6 months to be planning that and building your team so you can go and you can take some of your team with you. We just had our 420 sale, and that's what we're going to discuss a little bit about today. Tremendous turnout, tremendous sales. I think I read that they gave away, just the giveaway part of the thing was over $4 million in giveaways. So just give you an idea of what happened. So that's that. Now I'll get to the nitty gritty of this meeting. I'm going to introduce Chris Robinson. For those who are on here for the first time, Chris Robinson is a super affiliate with My Daily Choice. He was the first affiliate with the company. He has worked extensively with the owner of the company. They're best friends. They've known each other for years and years. And Josh had the vision, and Chris had the intellect to realize that he wanted to be part of it. So it's great to have him here. He's a rancher. He's a rancher. He owns a construction company. He's a strategic thinker and doer. And I can't emphasize that enough. I'm amazed at some of the ideas he's come up with to build this business. And there's a lot of people that talk about doing things, but it's another thing to actually implement them after you have come up with the ideas. So,
You muted out, Dale.
Okay. And other than that, I'd like to take the time to introduce him. Chris, are you there?
I'm here, man. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Awesome. Well, thanks for all those kind words, but you also know bad things about me, so I appreciate we've known each other long enough. I appreciate the fact you don't bring those up. That makes me feel lots better.
What happens in certain places stays in certain places, right?
That's right. That's the way it's got to be. That's called trusted business associates right there.
There you go. There you go. Well, welcome to the call. And there are some new people here. And I see somebody's got his hand up already. Trust me, we're going to get to a point where you guys can ask questions, but give us a moment to get to there, okay? There's a lot of people here that that know you, but there's a lot of people here I see that don't. So if you could just take a few minutes to start with and just kind of give us the history of Chris Robinson up to now, and how you came up through the ranks, and where you see yourself in this business.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, you pretty much laid out a lot of it. I guess, when I was 15 years old, I was sitting in high school one day and decided it wasn't for me. So I left and went to work for my dad, became an entrepreneur when I was 18 years old, got married very young at 18, had children at 18. And life just started real early for me. I had to grow up and figure it out, or I was going to be in deep trouble. So I started a construction company, did really good with that for about 7 or 8 years. And then in 2008, we can all remember when the big recession was starting, and there was a massive hike in fuel prices. Does any of this sound familiar or seem eerily familiar? Because it's happening again right now. And I was looking for a way to cut money on fuel. I ran into this actual product right here and tested it for 3 or 4 months and all my stuff, realized it worked. And it was at that point that I realized it was actually a network marketing company. So I dove in head first, both feet, didn't have any experience in the industry, ended up being a top earner in that company. Met Josh Swagel through that company. Josh and I, that company, they kind of had some issues, ran by great people, but just some businesses work and some don't. That one was having some trouble. So Josh and I elected to go a different direction. And that's when Josh called me and told me he's going to start his own company called My Daily Choice. And of course, I was all in. I'd spent a lot of time with Josh. Him and I traveled all over the world together, launching international markets for our previous company. As we sit here today, Dale, as you know, that's how I met you as well. And you was talking about Chris Bailey, and Phil's on here all through that previous venture. And a few years ago, the organization merged, and now My Daily Choice has acquired that same product and brought it here. So I guess the moral of the story, and a full circle thing, as I sit here and I reflect on my journey in the home-based business or network marketing arena, the product that got me into this if it wasn't for this product, I would not be in this industry. I guarantee it. I had bad stigmas about it. I was ignorant. I didn't know about it, but you couldn't have talked me into it if I hadn't seen this product. So the same product that brought me into network marketing, the same product that brought Josh Swagel into network marketing, and the same product that made both of us millionaires for the first time is now live and available through My Daily Choice. And I'm so excited to have it as an add-on. We have some other incredible brands that have changed my life and so many others. But right now, it just seems like everybody's talking about fuel prices. So we may as well be too, right? And learn how to capitalize on that crisis. So that's kind of a real quick story and why I'm still sitting right here in this chair and super excited. I was actually, my 40th birthday was on the 2nd, so just a few weeks back. And my goal for probably 4 years was to retire on my 40th birthday. And then when fuel prices spiked about 2 months ago, and Josh and I was talking about bringing this product back to light, I knew that I was going to have to reset some goals, because that got me excited enough to stay going. So I'm super excited. I know a lot of people can benefit, not just from saving money. I mean, it's always cool to save, $100 a month or $300 a month, whatever. But it's even better when you can earn a residual income that's 10 times greater than that through saving people money. So I'm excited, Dale. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see what happens here in the near future.
I don't blame you for being excited. I'm excited. I was in there at the beginning with you with the fuel additive, and I saw how it exploded, especially throughout Africa.
Yeah,
it was an incredible growth spurt. We made a lot of people a lot of money. I remember just in the country of Ghana alone, there was 9 gentlemen in Ghana who decided they wanted to get it started there. And 11 months later, there was 38,000 affiliates in just the little country of Ghana. And 8 of those 9 gentlemen that started it all we're some of the highest income earners in the whole country, bar none. I don't care what industry you're in.
Hell, they were in the top of the whole world.
Exactly, exactly. So I am excited. With excitement, with growth comes issues, and this meeting today was to kind of bring up some of that. I had a lot of people reach out to me last week, and they were having struggles and challenges. And
yeah.
let's start off by saying that, when a company is as progressive as My Daily Choice is, and is constantly trying to reinvent itself to help their people, and they do things that benefit us, but sometimes you have to have some patience. Okay, they just created a brand new back office and brand new marketing system, and they're fabulous. We had a great one to begin with, but now we have one that's just on steroids. And they added that into our company, and then it took a little longer to get that all running, and then we slide into our 420 sale, and of course that is the busiest day of our year. So I had people reaching out to me and saying, I call customer service and I can't get through. Well, if you were buying from Amazon on the 24th of December, you're probably not going to get through. So Chris, just kind of address that, right, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so over the last almost 8 years now, we've used the same software, the same setup, and we've literally collected information, meaning customers, affiliates, on millions and millions of people in somewhere around 80 to 90 countries. So when you take just that little piece of it, that much data, that's a massive migration over to a new software, as well as all the different things that each market needs. And then you add on all the new benefits of the new platform, from the way the contact manager works, to live streaming, to the way credit wallet, and every aspect in the back office is now different and upgraded. And that's a ton. That's a lot. And then to add it a week before the biggest day of the year was pretty gutsy. I talked to Josh on the phone yesterday, and he was actually out on a jog or a run or something, and he was breathing a little hard. I said, man, you still haven't got caught up? He's like, no, I'm actually jogging. Because he's just been going and going and going. And we have an incredible team of people. With that becomes challenges. We've had several things that went live that weren't right, or that there was disconnection in one thing that threw other things off. And so that, on top of the sale, like to Dale's point, loaded up customer service so to the max. And a lot of the back office stuff we had to shut off during the sale days, because at some points we was processing over 200 orders a minute. So we were at the point, okay, we can either take orders, or we can update volume, or we can make the contact manager order, but we wanted to make sure the number one priority was taking orders. And so that's what happened. As far as international stuff goes, I know there's some stuff and some people can't see products and some changes have happened. You can't change this or you can't change that. We are 1000% aware of the issues, and we're working on the best practices to address those one at a time, so that people can have access to what's available to them. And also make it to where we're operating business in a legal matter, so that My Daily Choice can be around for a long period of time. I look at it like it would be easy to flip a switch and do things that may not be 100% up to par or legal or whatever. But then I go, man, that would be nice to get that volume. But what I'm actually more excited about is that this company's doing things right. So when I go on in 50 years or 60 years from now, whenever that happens, my kids are still cashing the check that I've worked for my entire life. So there's longevity in this as well. That's a big factor. And there's a lot of companies that get shut down for doing things wrong and not following the rules. And with how big My Daily Choice is, we got to follow a ton of rules, because we're a bigger player in this highly regulated industry. So the different governing agencies around the world sure like to give us hell from time to time, depending on what we're doing. So Josh just has to take all that into consideration. And we are working on a lot of fixes right now in different markets.
You know, you mentioned something that that's so true. You know, guys, no matter what we do in this business, if you want this business to prevail for years and years and years to come, to become a legacy company that you, your children, your grandchildren can benefit from, we have to do one thing. We have to protect the house. We have to take care of our company. And sometimes that means that we have to wait. We have to be patient on certain things. And I'm not going to cut any corners here today on stuff, some of the stuff I want to talk about. You know, Kenya, Uganda, several other countries are very, very close to legalizing CBD oil. Okay. The DRC has already legalized it. Rwanda, I understand, has legalized it. We have it legalized in South Africa. We need to be careful about what we try to sell in countries that we can't sell in. What can happen is My Daily Choice can be fined, and they have been, because of what when you own a company, you get blamed for whatever your affiliates do. Okay, whether you had any knowledge of it or not, you still get in trouble. So they've been fined for things like that. They've been and they've been, you know, now they're on that list of people that of companies that the government's going to watch to make sure we're doing things the right way. So again, I'm being very blunt here. We need to make sure that we're doing things the right way. Now, as far as countries where you're selling CBD oil, but it's not legal yet, we got to be careful. We can't sell it there. What you can do is, with both Uganda and Kenya, it's the legislation's been there. What you guys need to do is group together and sign petitions and write your leaders and tell them how great this product has worked for you and worked for your families, and let them know. Put some pressure on your government to make this one of the priorities that they need to correct. It's the legislation is there. It's just they're dragging their feet on doing this. We thought it'd be legalized in both countries a year and a half ago, and then the pandemic came and that slowed things down. But it's still important. Some of the questions I've been asked, and we're going to address these. You know, because of what happened with some of the CBD oil and stuff like that, and having a few leaders that weren't doing things quite the right way, you know, we basically lost some of our offices in Africa. In fact, the only office still open in Africa right now is Nigeria. You know, and as I told you guys before, this turned out to be a blessing for us in many ways. We were able to get out there and really find out who our leaders were, and to start building with great leaders. And as you see on this call right now, there's 69 people. Back when we had an office, I might have had 25 on a good day. Okay, we are building, we are growing, we have got a momentum going that is not going to stop. Okay, and I'm constantly trying to defend Africa to the leadership at My Daily Choice, and it's being heard. And so last week we had some things that happened because, like, some people couldn't register new affiliates. We're going to address that this week with the corporate office. We had affiliates that couldn't order for themselves to stay active. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We had and again, some of this is just because of the new back office and a few glitches that are being worked on. But I said one of the questions how do affiliates who have been locked out of the system get back in? I know they've been addressing that, and they did address it to somewhat last week. But again, with the sale coming on, it kind of threw all that all into kind of turmoil. I'm not going to. I've mentioned 3 questions so far. I'll let Chris. Would you like to address anything at this point in time that I've said?
So to my knowledge, I think the people that could not log in, that were an existing user in the past or had been purged out of the system or something, they've put a fix in place for that. Have you seen that, Dale, where you can put it out in the groups? So for example, if you was a pre-enrollee and you can't log in front of your username, which is your email, you need to put pre-underscore in front of that. And that should help you, that helps you get logged in as a pre-enrollee. And there's the same thing for a purged affiliate. You can put purged underscore your username and it should let you in as well.
So we'll get you more
We'll
information.
get that information out. If you don't have it, we'll get it to you.
Okay. One of the other things that was asked, for those who couldn't order and missed the promo sale, is there any way to be allowed to order now? If, you know, my instinct is probably not, but the beautiful thing about it is that Chris and I own the inventory that's in Kenya right now. And I'm sure once we've gotten everything cleaned up, we can probably, for those who missed out, we can probably offer some sort of a special deal to kind of soothe that problem.
We can run a BOGO in Kenya.
Yeah.
On our own. But
exactly.
Yeah, you got to just let us get everything put together.
Yep. And one of the other questions I got here is, how does South Africa get product? Do you have it's done through a 3PL system like that. Can you explain that better than I can? Yeah,
so right now the only products we're shipping to South Africa, physical products, is the FFX. And it comes from a freight forwarder in the States, and it can be delivered within 3 to 5 business days in South Africa. So it's shipping from here to there. And Nigeria is the same. So the only reason it's not that we like Nigeria better than Kenya or like South Africa better than Zimbabwe. It's just that's where the only freight forwarding companies we can find that will ship directly into those markets. As we establish growth and different things, we'll be changing some of that, and we're always looking for better shipping solutions as well.
Okay. We're going to have well, let me put it this way. I've been working diligently trying to put together some sort of a package that will allow us to open more and more countries in Africa. I think I've got something together that I can present to Josh, and Chris and I can present to Josh that he will look at. He might not decide to do exactly what I'm saying, but I think it could be something close to it. So I guess I'm here today to say, please be patient with us. We are working hard. I fully believe in Africa. If I didn't believe in Africa as much as I do, I wouldn't be on these calls. I wouldn't continue to do these. I love Africa. I love the people of Africa. I respect the people of Africa, and I want the people of Africa to succeed. So many of the people on this call have worked diligently for years, and I want to see them succeed. And we have some new ones on here that have come over from other network marketing companies that I know are going to just kill this thing. And we're on the cusp of making major noise in the African market. And those of you that are my leaders know that, okay? So all these little hurdles that we had last week, we're going to get to the bottom of them. And when May 1st rolls around and they finally kind of got everything caught up as far as the back office, as far as updates and stuff like that, then I'll be doing a back office training so I can train everybody on all the new things that we have back there. The way they've designed this back office, I mean, we can keep track of everything. We can keep track of our customers. We can keep track of our affiliates. We can let people know when they're close to a rank. We can, I mean, everything and anything we need to do to make ourselves successful by making other people successful is there. So just bear with us for this interim right here. And I guess I'm asking for trust. Trust that we are on top of this and we are going to get to the bottom of it and get everything fixed. You know, there's a couple ideas that were run by me this morning that I'm going to try to get a hold of. I'm going to get a hold of Elizabeth, and we're going to just run some ideas by her and see what she thinks. Everybody here on this call, sometime in this week, should reach out to Elizabeth Gathua and thank her for her leadership. That woman is a godsend. She is a beast in network marketing. And Elizabeth, I am so proud of you and what you do. And it doesn't seem like anything phases her. If there's something that goes wrong, she'll take a moment to assimilate what it was. She'll shake it off and she'll come up with an answer. I mean, the power of Africa goes through Elizabeth Gathua, and I can't thank Elizabeth more than that. She's just done a fantastic job. Let's see, what else have I got here, Chris, that we can talk about? So we talked about the CBD oil, but let's do this. I mean, there's some of you are sitting there right now going, well, what are we going to sell if we don't sell CBD oil? That's the thing that everybody wants. I'm telling you, everybody wants Fuel Factor X. Okay. When we did this before, they were doing millions of dollars a month in Nigeria. Kenya was doing incredible sales. South Africa was doing incredible sales. It moved all over the world. So, and the thing is, it's the one thing that we're working on that we can get, I'm sure we can get to you, because the beautiful thing about it is we don't ingest it. Okay, our vehicles do. So it's a heck of a lot easier to get it registered and get it going in all the different countries. Chris, you want to add anything to that?
Amen. I mean, FFX is the new, it's the trend. I mean, fuel prices are trending right now, just like CBD was trending in 2017, and you know, 4 years from now it might be something completely different. But that's what's so awesome about My Daily Choice is whatever it is. And Josh always seems find a way to pre-position all of us in front of it. So yeah, right now, and like you said, especially for massive growth internationally, by far the best product is FFX, just because of the point Dale made. It don't go in your body. It's easier to register. Matter of fact, the product's already registered in like 90 countries around the world. So it's real easy just to do a switch there as we get demand and volume in different markets to go start doing some big things. So yeah, it's a good time. And especially with, like I say, fuel prices the way they are, and it's really on everybody's minds, and it's easy to talk about.
While we're talking about FFX, let's see. Awida. Oh, here it is, right here. There, I got it. Okay. Speaking of that, another monkey in the room I'm going to bring up right now. People reached out to me this morning. They said, okay, we're trying, you want us to sell FFX, and FFX is owned by My Daily Choice. Okay. When we sold it before, it was sold under another name called XFT, Extreme Fuel Treatment. And I had somebody ask me today, there is XFT being sold in our market in South Africa. What's going on? There is no more XFT being built. There is some inventory scattered throughout the world that is 6-7 years old, and and certain companies have decided to put that and sell it. Well, I'm not going to bring up who's selling it, but the bottom line is it's being sold. When they run out, they aren't going to get any more. Okay, so they're doing us a favor, because when they can't get any more, and the people start looking around and they see we're selling it under a different name, they're going to buy it from us. So they're helping us build our market. Wouldn't you agree, Chris?
Yeah, and like we've talked about, we sold so much of this stuff all over the world, and there's inventories in different markets, especially over there in Africa, and there's just stuff out there, but it'll eventually run dry. It's not a whole bunch. It's not like $100 million worth of stuff or anything like that. And when it does, and they're done. They can't get any more. Just it's our product now. I mean, it'd be like if Dodge sold out to Ford, there would still be old Dodges running around that people were buying, but they're not making any more. So it's just it'll come to pass very quick.
And as I said, in the meantime, if you're promoting the Fuel Factor X, FFX, and when they run out, the packaging is very similar. They're going to see it. They're going to say, oh, isn't that the same stuff? And it is. It's been. But My Daily Choice now has exclusive rights to sell this, and so it's going to be the packaging is going. Our packaging, it all comes through My Daily Choice. We know the people that make it, and we know that we've got the exclusive rights to it. And you mentioned, Chris, the it being registered in 90 countries. When we took over the product, we took over everything, including all the paperwork. So that's how we end up getting all the registrations. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So, who's speaking? Give me 1 second. Can't seem to shut that one down. There, okay. He's had his hand up for quite a while. Awida Aziz, do you have a question? Evidently not. So that's what I would do, guys. Number one, I'm trying to create a situation where because we have all these registrations that are approved throughout Africa, that we can start opening other countries that either have the right, we can either sell the FFX or perhaps some of the other products. How we're going to get back into Africa in a lot of countries with product rather than just the digital products is that it's going to be, the entryway is going to be through FFX. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Okay. So, and for markets that are already open, that we just told you, you got to be careful about what you sell as far as the CBD oil. You can sell the CBD creams and stuff like that. Those are fine. Just the stuff that's taken internally. While we're waiting to get that legalized over the next several months, which I believe we will see it happen in the next few months. In the meantime, you can start exploding your market with the Fuel Factor X, and we'll eventually have all these products again. But we're in a process right now of doing is proven to my daily choice that Africa is as powerful a market as any other market in the world. And we do that by continuing to do what we're doing right now, adding the FFX and just blowing it up. So anything more you want to say about that, Chris?
No, we've already talked about that a couple of times, and it's true, but I will say that, you know, the best thing we can do right now for FFX in Africa, especially, is Nigeria and South Africa, blow it up. We can ship in there now. The restrictions aren't there. And once we can see that that's valid, we'll just start popping around the continent and getting everything back up and running.
Okay. I had one question somebody earlier today just asked, and I'll just address it. Nellie asked me about getting product to India. Guys, it's just we're working hard to get product in the countries that we have had affiliates in. So it's really hard to be trying to expand to other countries at this point in time until we get developed what we have. So I will reach out to Nellie and check and see if she has somebody that's in India that's willing to invest a sizable amount of money to open that market. But that's the only way we're going to open certain markets. And that's what I'm trying to do in Africa too. I'm starting to look for people that are willing to take the time, take the investment, and help us get started. So I guess other than that, is there any? I'm going to go through our notes here and see if there's any questions. If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand and I will let you speak, or I'll just look through here and see what there is for questions written in. If this is a little bit jumbled today, guys, opposed to what we normally do on this thing, it's really because we wanted you to be able to feel secure that we got your back, and that we're on top of this, and whatever problems you have at the present time, we're going to get them addressed, and we're going to get them addressed fairly quickly, and we're going to get you guys back into the flow of selling products. One of the things I want to do this week right off the bat is to try real hard to get the sprays and all that released again in Kenya, since we have the products there, and we have the products there. We can sell the products you have in stock, but you're not getting credit for it on your accounts, because right now all the products are shut down throughout Kenya in that area. So we got to get those products turned back on somehow so that you can get credit for it. You can keep yourself active, and we'll be working on that as the week goes on. I don't see any questions. Oh, wait a minute, what we got here? What company leaders say to themselves, how can we make our affiliates earn more money? The easiest way to get affiliates to earn more money is to tie them into what we're doing. Chris, why don't you talk a little bit more about the Fund Network and what we're doing there?
Yeah, so Fund International is the Freedom Unified Network. Myself, Dale, Chris Bailey, Michelle's on here, Tammy's on here. I seen Laura earlier. There's a bunch of us that got together, and we was all doing different things, but really the same thing in so many different areas. So we decided to unify, and as a lot of you in Africa know, WIN Network was a big deal over there. It's now all merged into Fund International, and we have our own team website. We have our own Facebook, social media stuff, but it's really condensed into what I call less confusing, because there was a time there that there was so much going on that people could get confused. And we've really made a place where you can come get training, you can get information, you can be on live calls, and you can get everything you need to be successful all in one place. And that's the whole goal behind Fund International. And we decided to rebrand and do that as the company was. So it's been kind of crazy the last few months around here, but it's all starting to line out. And yeah, I'm super excited about all of it. It's going to be good.
So the great thing about it is right now we have new products, we have a brand new marketing back office, and we have a brand new leadership back office. So I mean, everything's been revamped. Everything is brand spanking new and gives us so many tools that we never had before. Somebody wrote here, XFT is well known in Nigeria with a proven efficacy in this market. FFX can leverage that. How do we guarantee affordability on one hand and also ensure availability on the other? Well, as Chris just said, we can get product to you in 3 to 5 days directly from the United States to Nigeria. And as far as price, all you have to look at, we have the efficacy, we have the we're saving people money, and all we really have to do is when you look at the numbers of what you're saving versus what FFX costs, I mean, to me it's a no-brainer. So I don't quite get what you mean by guaranteeing affordability, because it's the one product you can buy, as Chris says quite often, it's the one product you can buy that saves you more money to use it than it costs you to buy it. I mean, so it's incredible. And I will point out that in Africa, in the United States, we have fairly clean fuel. And so we see savings of, I'd say 8 to 20%. In Africa, when we were doing those last time, we had people that were giving us numbers that were we couldn't publish them because we were afraid that people wouldn't believe us. But because of the difference in quality of fuel, your mileage increases are a lot higher than ours, and we're selling like crazy in the United States. So, Stephen, I see you have your hand up. Would you like to ask a question? Unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, fantastic. My name is Stephen Kabilu. It's a pleasure working with all of you. I would like to raise my hat to Madam Elizabeth Githua. She's done a fantastic job for Kenya. And I believe that we have a good team on this end. And from what I have seen, or for my short stay that I have been with MDC, I think we have everything that we need, all the tools that we need. The platform is fantastic, and I think you shall see some good action from this end. Otherwise, much appreciated, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. I will mention, Stephen just came over to us from another network marketing company, and he saw the value of what we're doing. So You know, you hear me preach this all the time, that there are other network marketing companies that maybe don't treat their people quite as well as we do, or don't have the opportunities that we have. And I'm not saying that's necessarily what happened with Stephen, but he's here. So I see somebody ask, can anyone use their Genius app now? The old one, I think, is still, Chris, can you answer that?
Tammy, Michelle, you guys are the experts in the app department and things.
Yeah, the Genius app is still not up. Just be patient, guys. They are going to have that up again to where you can use your credit points, and they're your sample credits still. And then they're giving us 2 months to use those instead of having to do it right away, as well as you can order multiple samples instead of just one. So for the people that have multiple sample credits lined up, you'll be able to use those. It's another one of those. Have faith in Josh and Jenna. This is going to roll out. There's going to be a new app that's going to roll out. That's going to be amazing. I know
It is amazing. I have it.
Yes, I know certain people are playing around with that now. So that's just another thing. I think right now they're just kind of going in order of importance, because what do you want right now? Your back office updated, or a Genius, or the new app? So
Yeah.
right now I vote for having updates, because we're coming into end of the month. And from Jenna's live this morning, they're going to be updating regular. Right now they're updating ranks every 2 hours, and then the last day of the month it'll be going a lot sooner. So keep the faith, we're getting there.
You gotta, human nature being human nature, after everything has happened over the last 2 weeks, give these poor people a chance to take a breath.
Well, and Jenna even said Josh literally got the stomach flu during all of this. So that poor man was like rocking it out, trying to do what he could do. No daycare for them, those two. So one had one kid, one had the other. So I think they were freaking rock stars is what they were. So yeah, it's all rolling out, guys. And just from what I'm seeing already, I am majorly impressed. So
yeah, you got to realize that some people, when they upgrade, some network marketing companies who have upgraded their back office, that has destroyed them. I mean, they literally crashed and they were out of business. So the fact that we're doing what we're doing is pretty incredible.
And the fact that our CEO is the one that's creating all of it plus implementing it. So
exactly. I see that Queen Lady T has her hand up. Would you like to speak?
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. I must say, I'm so excited. Chris, thank you so much. Dale, thank you so much. South Africa, we are ready for this. We are so ready. And one question that I'm very curious about, it's the handling fee and the sales tax. When we placed an order like 2 weeks back, it wasn't that high. And now coming this week, we are sitting at handling fee $30, and the sales tax we're sitting at $20. And so far, we've already laid out the amount of the executive package, because on my team, everyone, we all coming in as executives. And it's quite shocking now, it's gone to $196 from $146. So I'm not sure if it's the system issue, because there was a bit of a glitch. We are also had lost a lot of people going under corporate, but that is fixed. Thanks to my leader, Monique and David, for assisting me in the US. So that's my only concern at the moment, the handling fee and the sales tax. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so can you do me a favor and screenshot an order that you're seeing with that high of rates, so I can send it in and see what I can do there?
Definitely. Should I send it here?
No. Are you
should I send it directly
Dale?
to you?
You can send it directly to me, and if you got Dale on WhatsApp, send it to him, he'll get it to me.
No problem. I'll send you the previous one and the current one.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be great. Thank you.
Please
Thank
do
you
that.
so much.
You send it to me at my WhatsApp, and I'll make sure he gets it.
Okay, Dale. And again, I just want to know, South Africa, how do one become a stockist? Because I know how South Africans are. They love having stock on site. You know, they don't want to wait. They become very frustrated. And especially if we are going to be dealing with corporate companies, they will want to have stock that is here. So
I
how
agree.
are we going to deal with that? Because we've got a competition right now. There's a company that is doing the pill in South Africa. They are launching. So I also want us to launch. That's how crazy I am when it comes to, I love this product and I've seen the bigger picture about it. And I know we're definitely going to take this by storm globally.
Dale, are you connected on Facebook with her or on WhatsApp?
I'm not absolutely sure, but I gave
Not
you
yet, Dale, you're not connected yet, but I will definitely send you my number. And Chris,
Okay.
I will also send you my number, because I don't want to start advertising this, because I know how South African, I have started already, but I know I'm receiving one of my downliners stock by the end of this week on the 28th. DHL has already called. So I will be taking pictures, you know, and making sure that people can see now we've got the product.
Great.
And that's what people love to see.
exactly. A couple quick things there. I heard you say, as far as stocking orders, having product in country, we are working on a process on that right now. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I'm hoping that I'll be heard on something I'm trying to do, and hopefully that's something we can talk more about next week or the week after. The one thing you did just say that I'll point out, I heard you say something about a pill. You're talking about a fuel pill, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, don't be afraid of that. Let me tell you.
No,
right
I'm not. I'm not shaking at all. I've been, you know, listening to the presentations, so I know definitely that we are going to shake them.
I'll tell you right now, I'm in the automotive business. I own a tire and automotive center. I have dealt with this kind of stuff for years, and we had this problem in Africa back in 2008. And those pills, half the time they don't dissolve and they plug everything up. And when people get left side the road because of a pill they put in their fuel tank, you're going to see them that's not going to last very long. That's something that's been done several times over the last 20 years. It's failed every single time. So don't be worried about a pill.
Okay.
Okay. V, would you like to ask a question or make a comment? V, you got your hand up? Maybe not.
I'm about out of time too, Dale. I got another call I'm 4 minutes late for right now.
Okay, go ahead. We'll let you go. And I want to thank you for being on this call and helping clarify so many things. I'll be in touch with you shortly, and we'll discuss some stuff going forward. But there's nothing that's been discussed today that we can't fix. Do you agree?
Sure, I agree.
All right. Thanks for being on the call.
All right. Thanks, Dale. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. So, guys, I appreciate you all being on. We're just a few minutes past the hour. Give me just 2 more minutes and I'll let you all go. Tokyo, do you have, is it Mabe? Do you have a question? He's hooking up his, there we go.
My child is crying.
That's all right. That's a future affiliate.
Yes. Okay, I was just saying thank you for the opportunity that you're giving us in South Africa. I can't wait for the product to arrive here.
Oh, you're welcome. I know this is going to all work, and like I said, I don't want to put ideas in people's heads yet as far as what we're doing, but I'm working on something I believe is going to help us open quite a few African markets and have products stocked in those countries. So please bear with us. And Jacqueline, you have a comment?
Hi there. Yes, I just have one question. The PDF that is on the training in our back office, maybe I've missed it. Is it possible to download that PDF? And then is it possible, will we be allowed to tweak it for the South African market?
Which PDF are you talking about?
The one where you show people what FFX is all about, what it does, what it can do, because it speaks about gallons. And I know when you talk to South Africans about gallons, it's going to go over their head.
If you go into tools and then go into, I believe it's all in there. You can download all of it.
Okay, but are we allowed to tweak it and just edit it to change it? Are we allowed to copy it and then just change the wording of it in the same format? Is that all right? Is that allowed?
When you say wording, you mean just translations or?
Translating from like American English to South African English, like changing gallons to liters.
Oh,
and
sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Going once, going twice. Okay, somebody just asked, how long does it take to reach Zambia? If it's going to go to Zambia, it's got to go to South Africa first, and then it's just a matter of who's going to be shipping it to you from South Africa. So, Shannon, you got a question?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
All beautiful people. Can we just remind everybody about the in-person training tomorrow in Nigeria, please?
Sure, go ahead and mention it.
No, I'm asking you to. I'm a little indisposed with my son who's ill right now. So
Oh, okay, I'm not sure of the time and the address and all that.
I'll see if I could grab it quick and throw it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, if you throw it in the chat, I'll certainly mention it. Let's see, can you get let's see, we love you too, Uganda. Can you Uganda or Ghana
Hello.
order anything?
Hello.
Elizabeth, go ahead. Elizabeth, did you want to comment?
Isola, actually, I wanted to talk about the question about the in-person meeting in Lagos tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we start at 10 a.m. and it's in the Sky Meet complex where the MDC office is located. We start at 10 a.m.
Okay, that's great. That saves Shannon looking it up. So 10 a.m. Your time tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you. I did see Elizabeth Gathua has her hand up. Did you want to say something, Elizabeth? She might be having trouble getting on. All right, we're running out of time here. Let me just look down through, see if there's any other quick questions here.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Elizabeth.
Dale.
Hi.
Yes, I'm talking and I've not unmuted myself. Anyway, that's funny. Now, I was just a little bit quiet because I didn't want to bring any issues on this call tonight, but we have a list of people that we are trying to log in to. We have a few affiliates. They're not from Kenya, but it's like when you are from Kenya, you cannot be able to bring in new affiliates from other countries. I don't know what we are going to do about that. We have a list of 67 people we are trying to bring in. Today we had a meeting throughout the day. It was a little bit hard for us to bring in new affiliates from other countries, because when you try, like I want to register you, Dale, it is reading Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. It cannot register anybody else. We don't know what to do. We are a little bit stuck about registering new affiliates from anywhere else out of the country.
We think we've come up with a cure for that. And I'll be talking to you shortly about it. I don't want to bring it up to everybody because I want to make sure you agree with it first. But again, knowledge is power, guys. If you have 67 people that are interested in joining this, send me that list. Send me their names.
Yes.
Send me what country they're from.
Dale, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Phil. I was just listening to what question that Elizabeth had. It's because she's signing them up using her IP address. It's Kenyans using their IP address. If the person interested in joining signs up from their own country, they're fine. Does that answer the question?
Oh, I hear you, Phil. So if they can sign themselves, then that will do, but we cannot sign them ourselves.
Yeah,
They have to learn how to do it themselves.
Exactly. Send the link to them, and they can go on and using their IP address. It'll go through no problem.
Maybe we can send you a bit of them because I think they have difficulties in logging themselves in. And I think that's why I didn't want to bring it in here, because the question is not for everybody. People will be confused of what we are talking about.
Well, good. If we got 67 people out there that want to join, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so you can help us.
Yes.
I think we'll send you the list.
Okay, do that, and we'll take it from there. Well, guys,
Thank
we're
you.
running a little behind, so I'm going to have to cut this off because I don't want to keep people too long. 56 people are still on this call, which is just incredible. I thank you all. Bear with us. Bear with it. My Daily Choice. The back office is getting brought. Is now that we're through that sale, the back office, they're going to be able to get all that stuff caught up. I would say by the 1st of May, we'll have most everything working very, very well, and we'll take it from there. As far as the other problems that we asked, I'm working on all of them. Give me this week to get things straightened out, and we're going to try to get things straightened out early enough so you'll still have time to reach certain ranks if you guys want to. Okay, I know we got people close to 25K, we got people close to 5K. And we want you to have every chance possible to reach those. So I'll be working this whole week on trying to get all this stuff taken care of, and we'll keep you abreast of what's going on. And Elizabeth, I'll set up a meeting with you and a couple of leaders here in probably sometime tomorrow so we can discuss several things that could help. Having said all that, guys, thanks for staying on. Remember that the only reason we do this is because we want to see you succeed. I love every one of you. I want you to succeed. I have no other reason for doing this other than that. And I can't wait to see you all at convention in November, walking across stage as a higher rank than you are right now. And the one thing I'll promise you, I'll be standing at the bottom of the stage waiting to give you a hug because I'll be so proud of you. So thanks for staying on. Thanks for staying on a little late today. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday, if not before. So have a great day.